Hey, hi guys. In our first part, already we have done what do you mean by management, and after that, we have tried to learn the Henry Fowell's principles of management. So, in our previous class, we come to know the meaning like what do you mean by management. In simple words, we learned that management uh, it is an one kind of a art where you are getting things done by others. In today's class, we will be discussing about the functional areas of a management. In this functional areas of management, management, when we talk about the management, we are managing the men. So, in that management of a men, we are having uh, here in your syllabus, in your ninth social studies management of a business, in that book, he has talked about six managerial functions. Those are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. About these six different managerial functions, we will try to discuss one by one. When you come to the first one, that is the planning. And what I will do here is I will try to. So first we will discuss about planning. When we talk about planning, guys, planning it is working on your blueprint. When you talk about the meaning of a planning again, planning it's a process, guys. Okay, so there is a ing. So planning it's a process. In this process, what you will do, you will the end of a product, the what the planning. Okay, the end of this uh, process will be what we comes out is that is the plan. Okay, so during this planning process, the final end product we come up with the plans. So after planning, the managers are the team leaders, they will be having plans, they will be having various plans in their hand. So here the organizations, they think about their future course of operations in a given period. What are the things they wanted to do, and the works it may be related to their future, or else the works which they have to do in their present. Then here in a planning, what they will do, here they will formulate the policies, they will formulate the strategies, they will formulate about the programs, various programs. Okay, and they will plan on the procedures. They also plan on the schedules. Here in which month, what kind of activities they want to carry out from their organization. Okay, after 3 months, what they want to do. After 6 months, what they want to do. Okay, so this is about the managers, the first thing. Okay, so when we talk about again management, this planning, guys. Okay, so this planning, it has a lot of risk involved with this, and these plannings, these are having a lot of potentialities too. If you fail to plan, you fail to work. Then, if your planning is good, then your organization will be one of the successful organization. Then, when you plan, okay, so these planning officers, the one who do the plannings, there might be these managers or managing directors or sometimes CEOs. Those should have the related experience. Okay, so whatever they are planning out, they should have the experience, or they should have the knowledge regarding that particular work. And here in planning, the managers, they also plan out like what to do, when to do, what is who will going to do that one, and how to do it. So this all things included in your planning, guys. Okay, so it might be, as I told you, the planning might be done by the managers, or else managing directors or board of directors, or sometimes the CEOs. Okay, so they plan regarding their organization. So if you okay, so if I give this planning from your school example, so if you might have conducted any these mm, what I can say, celebration of a teacher's day. Okay. So what you will do in your when you want to celebrate this teacher's day in your school. Okay. So first thing, you plan it. Okay. So you will do the planning. Okay. So what need to be done? How much budget you want to keep for that? How much per person collection will be there? Okay. What are the events you want to keep? Okay. And who will be the invite you for your particular function. Okay, how much time you want to conduct that event. So all this you will plan, and who will bring which type of item. Okay, who will go to market to bring those materials which you need for your function. Who will be doing the classroom decoration kind of a thing. You will divide your work okay, according to the talents. Okay, so you will do the planning, right? Okay, so that kind of a planning, whatever you do to celebrate your teachers day. So here the heads will be like your CRs, class representatives, whatever you might be having, or else the class teachers, she might be involving in this process. So they will lead their whole group, and they make this teachers day event successful. Like this, in an organization, and these employees, they work, they plan out these many works, and for reaching the vision of the organization. So this is about your planning, guys. Then when you move to the second functional area, that is organizing. When we talk about organizing, so again here uh, in the management, what we are doing, we have to get things done by others. So in that process, here the managers, they have to group. Okay, they have to do the groupings among the humans. Okay, so here when you are doing the management, you are doing the management of a men's. Okay, you are doing the management of the human resource, whatever you are having in your company. So here you have to manage this material as well as the human resource. Okay, so again here in organizing, the managers, they have to go through with these organizational structures, who will plan, who will give the instructions, that kind of a thing. When we talk about framing of organization structure, like who will be at the top, and who will be at the middle, and who will be at the lower level, that kind of a thing. Okay. Like in the, like if we talk the general organization structure, CEO, Chief Executive Officers, they might be at the top, are the owners. They will be top. Under them, the board of directors will be there. Then under them, there will be managers. Under them, there will be a team leaders. Under them, the workers, the executives, whatever we say. So here the managers. Okay, so they have to organize all this kind of. Again, here he in his syllabus he talks about delegation of authority too. So, what these CEOs who are at the top, okay, what they have to do? They have to delegate. Okay, they have to delegate some sort of authorities to their managers or team leaders. So, to make the work happen, Okay, or to take out the organization towards the success, they have to delegate. If you fail to delegate your authority, okay, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪವರು ಸಿಇಒ ಅಥವಾ ಓನರ್ ತನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಕ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅವಾಗ ದೀಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಅವರೇ ಓನ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಗುಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಇಒಸ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಏನದ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಇಒ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡೆಲಿಗೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಫಿಶಿಯಂಟ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಟು ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡೆ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್. ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಗೈಸ್, okay, so in organizing, so what ever the materials you are bringing from the market and what are the teams you have made, so you have to organize it. Okay, then these teachers or class representatives, they have to give the uh, they have to do this delegation of the authority. There ಯಾರು ಡೆಕೋರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರ, ಡೆಕೋರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ಅವ್ರು ಡೆಕೋರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇದಾರ, ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ನಿಮ್ದು ಇಂಟ್ರಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಮೂವ್ ಟು ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಗೈಸ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ functional area is staffing. Staffing ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is like selecting the right person for a right job and at the right time and at the right place. This is very important in the staffing process. Okay. So like you have to select in this image. Okay, so when you start recruiting, okay, when you start selecting selection of these candidates, you may get hundreds of resumes from the market. But what you have to do is, as a manager, again in the company, there in the these in standard companies, they will be having separate department. Okay, human resource department. The duty of a human resource department will be the staffing. Okay, so they will recruit the required staff for the company. Then here what happens, these staffing, in the staffing, if you are not, if you fail to select a right person to the right job, then the vision and mission of the organization cannot be reached sometimes. Because what happens again, if you recruit your right person for a right job, then the organization may run smoothly. Okay. Uh, Google CEO is your Sundar Pichai. Okay, he is Indian origin man. He is not the owner of that particular Google. Okay, Google owned by other person, and he has recruited Sundar Pichai as the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Chief. In that, what happens? So that guy, he has selected a right person from the market. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಸುಂದರ್ ಪಿಚಾಯಿ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ. ಅವಾಗ ಓನರ್ ಏನ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನ ಆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಗೋಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೀರಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, if your staffing is good, if you are recruiting the right person for your right job, like ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಆ ಹೊಸ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ರನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ಯಾರು ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಪರಿಣಿತರಿದ್ರು ಅಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅ ಮನಿ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ದು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದ ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಫರ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ದೆನ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಂಥದ್ದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಂಥ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹೌ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್. ಅವಾಗಲೇ ಅವನು ಸ್ಮೂತ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕರಿಯರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ after his experience, okay, after a certain period, you have to give the growth. ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಇದ್ದ 2-3 years ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನದು ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹೈಯರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಲೈಕ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು 3-4 ವರ್ಷ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೈಯರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದೇರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಳೆದಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಪನಿದವ್ರು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೈಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಂಬಲ್ಲಿರೋಂಥ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ what we say, growth and development, there should be there in a company. Then performance appraisal ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ತರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ತರ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಡಿಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು. ಸೊ every organization they should go through with this performance appraisal and motivation kind of a thing. So that is your staffing. Yeah. Next is directing. In this directing, what happens? Directing, it talks about guiding the groups. Okay. So you have to guide as a managers. You have to guide. In this image, you can see this guy as the head of this unit. He is guiding. Okay. He is showing the direction. Okay, where we have to reach. Okay, which was our starting point and which is our end point. Where we have to reach. Where we are exactly. That kind of work will be done in this directing. Yeah. So here the higher level people, they give the inputs to the employees. Okay, so what has to be done? They give the guidance, they give the instructions, they supervise their subordinates. Okay, supervision ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ವಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, we have to direct them. Okay. So you have as a managers, they have to give the instructions, they have to give the suggestions. Okay. And here sometimes they have, in explaining what happens if they come up with new machineries, they have to explain the functioning of that particular machineries. That is about explaining the work. Okay, so that is also comes in this directing. Again, if the employees they are having any if they want to get anything clarified, then these managers they have to give the clarifications. So that is about this directing is about. Okay. So again, few of the concepts. Okay. involved in this directing are communication, supervision, leadership, coordination, and motivation. So here again, communication it is very important, guys. Okay? So it might be upward communication or downward communication. Uh, Upward communication ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಟು ಟಾಪ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಟು ಸಿಇಒ ತನ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಇಒ ಅಥವಾ ಓನರ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೌನ್ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ, ಯಾರು ಸಿಇಒಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಲಿಂತ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಲಿಂತ ಟೀಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಲಿಂತ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ತನ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೈಟಲ್ ರೋಲ್. ಸೊ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾರು ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇ 10 ಮಂದಿ ಬಂದು 10 ತರದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. Okay. So don't make, don't create any confusions in the mind of followers or in the minds of the employees. Okay, so they need to get the proper directions. So that is about your directing talks about. So again, when directing, it also includes the motivation, guys, as I was talking about in previous thing. So this motivation, it works like the energy booster. If you motivate your employees, then half of the work already done. Okay, the motivated employees, they do their they try to give 101% to achieving their to achieving the organizational goals. So you here you can take the example from the this Ramayana mythological from Ramayana. Okay, one of the uh, epic. Okay, so in Ramayana, what happened when these when this Ravana abducted Sita. Okay, so Rama and Lakshmana, they were in search of Sita. So when they came to this Kish, when they meet Hanumana and their monkey Sena. So what they have done? Okay, Jambuanta, he was the leader over there. Okay, he was like supervisor. So what they have reached? Okay, up to the south they have reached. Okay, they were knowing the place. Okay, where this Ravana has taken Sita Devi. So they have reached up to Kanyakumari, according to the mythology. Yeah. So they have reached the Kanyakumari again. When they reach this Kanyakumari, they are having Indian Ocean. They have to cross the Indian Ocean to reach the Lanka. Okay, at that time that place was called as Lanka. Now today's it is Sri Lanka. So there is Indian Ocean. They have to cross it out. Okay. Jambuvanta, he realized the powers of Hanumana. Okay. So in his childhood, uh, Hanumana was very naughty guy. Okay. He's supposed to jump from trees to tree. He's supposed to disturb these uh, sadhus who were in the forest. Okay. So and as well as Jambuvanta, he was knowing the power of Hanumana. Okay, like so Hanumana, he himself, he was not knowing his powers. Okay. So Jambuvanta motivated him. Okay, he told them, you are like this, you have done all this kind of a thing. So Hanumana realized his power and he jumped from that Kanyakumari and he landed at Lanka. Okay, so that kind of a motivation every managers they have to do in the organizations to keep the employees motivated. Okay. So that is about your directing ways. So next we will move towards coordination. Okay. So so to put it into a short, so we know the concept called unity is power. So the managers they have to uh, when they want to see the organization as the successful, we know that again in organizations there are many departments. Marketing department, it will be different. Human resource department, whose duty is to recruit, that is different. the marketing people, their duty is to promote that product, and they have to sell the product in the market. Then we will be having department called purchasing, okay, who will be purchasing the raw material. Again, we will be having accounts department, okay, who will be keeping the account details of the organization. Like this, there are n number of departments we are having in the organization. So as a managers, okay, as a leaders, they have to unite all these departments, and they have to keep motivated, and they have to coordinate with each other. And uh, here again, they have to make a mindset like all are working for the vision and mission of the organization, like this. Okay, so this is about your coordination is, okay. So you have to blend them in a harmony. Next and last one is, it is about controlling, guys. Okay. So when we talk about controlling, now we have done the planning. Okay. So we have done planning. We have organized it in well manner. We have done the staffing. We have recruited the required staff. We have given them the directions, what need to be done, where we need to reach out. Then we have coordinated all the departments. Last function is about controlling. Yeah. So in controlling, what happens here? One has to check out on the established standards and the evaluating actions. Okay, and finally they have to compare. Like uh, establishing standards, it talks about what standard of a work they wanted to get it from their employees. Okay. Then these standards, okay, okay, if I take the example, one organization, it has set its standard as every employee for every day he has to produce with 100 units of a product. That is their standard. Then evaluating with the actuals. So what they have to evaluate? Okay, we have set the standard as this 1,000 unit, but whether the every employee they are working for the 1,000 units, they here they have to check out their actuals. Okay, so in actual ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ರು 1,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು 1100 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು 900 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು 700 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್. Then these managers they have to compare. Okay, so what is our standard and what is actuals? So when you think about our example, we have set the standards as the 100,000 unit, and actual is 700 unit. Actual performance of employee is 700. So the comparison, the output is there is a lack of 300 units. So here they have to, there is lack of 100 units from every employee. So then they have to take the corrective measures. As a manager, they have to take the corrective measures, like they have to check out where we are missing, whether that staff has not taken proper training, or whether he is not motivated, or whether he he doesn't want to work. They have to take the actions. So the actions or corrective measures need to be taken in this controlling part. Okay. Or else, if any training or development again, if the employee is needed, then they have to work it out. So in controlling, we have to what these managers they have to think, is they have to check out what the standards, what the established standards, what the actual work is going on, and they have to compare, and they have to take the corrective measures. So that is about your controlling. So we have discussed with six functional areas of management, guys. If you're having any doubt, please type me in the chat box, so I will try to answer your doubts. See you in third part, guys. Okay, in third part we will be discussing about decision making from your same chapter. Okay, till then, take care. Bye, guys.